I'm going to the dyno, and I'm bringing the 124 and this 500. But I haven't had a giveaway in a while. That's why I have this turbo in this box. Somebody is gonna win something. If I want to put this window halfway down, how the hell do I do it? It looks like. And then we're gonna put this turbo on, dyno it again, and then put a bigger turbo on, dyno it again. Look, we're not boosting. What is going on? I got some important updates for you guys. Tomorrow, well, according to this video, is tomorrow. On Friday, November 18th, depending on when I put this up, I am going to the dyno, and I am bringing the 124 and this 500. And the reason is, well, one, I want to see what the 124 puts down, because the 1446 Plus Turbo, according to the Euro compulsion graphs on their site, the top end still dies off a lot. That's why I have this turbo in this box, not for the 124, but for the 500. Hope I'm not losing you guys here. The 124 I'm dynoing with the Phase 3 1446 Plus Turbo, and now with the big injector tune, because I was actually the one that realized we were maxing out the stock injectors, and I worked with them to kind of dial in and maximize that tune. I've been told that it might not die off anymore at Redline. The reason why I have this turbo is because another company that I've been speaking with decided to send me this turbo, and which is apparently a hair bigger than the 1446 Plus, and then they have an additional one that's a little bit bigger than this one, which I'll be testing both. So that's why the 500 is going on the dyno tomorrow, and then we're gonna put this turbo on, dyno it again, and then put a bigger turbo on, dyno it again. And the great part is these are all drop-in turbos, just like the 1446 Plus. I have nothing against that turbo. I love it. I have it on the 124 Spider. And we're going to dyno it tomorrow anyway and see if it still tapers the power near Redline. Because if you go on the Euro compulsion website and you look at their graph, it has a very peaky mid-range, and then it's just downhill after that. We don't know if it's going to keep pulling to Redline anymore. It might. And then these turbos might even, I don't know how they're going to act. We're going to see. But today we're going to do some car unboxings. Well, not unboxing a car, but unboxing some parts for the 500 while we sit in the new 500. So the first thing we're gonna unbox, we'll save the turbo for like 2 seconds. Oh, will this fit back there? All right, that's the turbo. First thing is this. In here, I actually bought these before I bought the car. So I was gonna buy the car one day, which was the next day. The night before, I bought these on eBay. They're the Euro spec taillights. I think they look amazing. It's personal preference. It's the one that kind of has the red outer ring, and in the inside, if you leave it open, it's red, or you put a color matched panel. Usually, I got carbon fiber ones coming in. They just didn't arrive yet. So I think they're called Gen 4, like these taillights. Still learning that. But we're gonna unbox them and just take a quick peek at them. Some good packaging. Considering the outside, I was like, wow, this is some like ghetto packaging. It's just like, it looks like a garbage bag. But then there's a garbage bag, there's bubble wrap, there's cardboard, there's more bubble wrap, there's like a foam wrapping, and then the beautiful lights. Should not have unboxed these in a car. This is going to be a freaking mess and pain to bring back inside, but we're almost here. Look at those beautiful taillights. I'm not gonna go any crazier. Basically, you have all beautiful red outside. You have the white on the bottom. And then in here, usually is a color matched plate to your car's paint color, or you could just do a black or carbon fiber. You can literally do any freaking color you want, or you could leave them open and just run red, I guess. But I ordered some carbon fiber ones. We'll see how that looks. I'm gonna put this back to the best of my ability, and we're gonna move on to the big guy, the stuffed turbo, and see how it looks. Oh, there's so much stuff back there. I got my exhaust, the non-muffler exhaust back there, which I'm probably gonna be swapping on. I don't know when, since I'm doing the dyno. Come on, how the hell am I gonna get this without breaking my arm? Yeah, I'm not that flexible. Look, this comes up too, even better. All right, let's put the window back up. By the way, I'm probably never gonna get used to this window switch being in the middle. And not only that, but if I want to put this window halfway down, how the hell do I do it? if you hold it for more than like 2 seconds, it's automatic. Very weird. Anyway, let's see what we got over here. So, like I was saying, somebody is gonna win something. I don't know what yet, but I haven't had a giveaway in a while. I still have older parts that I gotta do giveaways for. I've just been very busy with business, health issues, this and that. But I still am going to do the giveaway, and I'm gonna do something simple for this. Like I said, tomorrow the car is going on the dyno. Both of these cars. I want you guys to drop a comment below and guess what you think they will both peak at. Wheel horsepower on a dyno jet should be between, I don't know, maybe around 35 to 45 degrees. It's going to be nice and cool. It's going to be on a dyno jet. This is your Compulsion Phase 2, tuned to my knowledge with a bunch of bolt-ons. My car, if you don't already know, it's all the bolt-ons with your Compulsion Phase 3, big injectors, 1446 plus turbo. Both of them are 93 octane pump gas. No difference there. Drop a comment. Type 500 and then the wheel horsepower. Enter 124, the wheel horsepower. I'll obviously, at a certain date, certain time I should say, comments will stop. I'll keep track of all of them. And I don't know what I'm giving away yet, but it's going to be something, probably some merch, some accessories. I got a bunch of things at the house, air fresheners, mugs. Who knows? If someone guesses like the exact amount, not to like the 100th or whatever you want to call point whatever, but if someone guesses the exact amount, maybe you'll guess something more. But drop a comment and guess what you think the wheel horsepower is going to be peak on my 124 and my 500. Let's open up this turbo. I'm going to need another tool to rip off these huge staples. All right, got the staples off. Let me put these in a safe spot for now. Let's take a peek at this turbo. I'm not gonna go in depth on the company, this and that. It's made in the US, I'll leave it at that. They're a very well-known turbo manufacturing company for a lot of different cars. Rebuilding this and that, you know, stuffed turbos. Supposedly to them, this one is a hair bigger than the 1446 plus. I cannot say that with certainty. Maybe I'll do measurements in the future because I don't know what the 1446 plus measurements are. And then they have another one that's even bigger than this. My goal is hopefully we can finally find a turbo that makes 250 to redline, or a healthy 225 to 250 to redline. Because even EC's own turbo, 1446 plus, I think that's done skis. All right, we're stuck with this one now. That's done. We're stuck with this one. So the 1446 plus makes what, around 250 torque and 223 wheel horsepower, but the 223 goes down, and by redline it's like barely 200, if that. I think it's like 20 something. I don't know anyone else who's personally dynoed it but that, again, that was the old tune without the big injector, so we might all be surprised. I might be making 225 to redline. I don't know. But in case not, that's where I'm hoping these come into play. And I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. I want your Compulsion to help me tune this turbo. That's the point. I'm not trying to take away business from them. I actually work very close with them. So the goal is for me to try and bring another turbo to the market, have them tune it. And if it performs and does the results that everyone is hoping for, which for me is a turbo that does not sacrifice too much down low, but makes power to redline, which most stuffed turbos do not. If we could accomplish that, this might be the perfect turbo for folks who don't want to go with a custom built turbo, which is going to require usually a built engine to really take all the power into consideration and the higher rev range, and really you're going to lose down low. This might be that perfect turbo for that 225, 250 to redline, not peak. A lot of people might be making 220, but that's at like 5,000, and then, you know, 55 to 65, and it just goes downhill. I want uphill from 55 to 65. Let's see if this can do it. This is just a simple unboxing. Don't expect too much out of this. Let's see what we got here. I don't have the 1446 plus with me. I have my stock turbo at home. Maybe I'll do some photos later, and if I do, I'll put them on screen. All right, so we got a small little turbo, because it is always freaking small. Got the flapper arm over here. I don't know. It doesn't look too big, but I can't tell. I don't recall what the stock one looks like. I don't know if you guys can see. This doesn't look too big. I'm gonna have to do some comparisons. Yeah, so we'll have to see how this performs versus the stock one that's on right now, because this car, like I said, is going on the dyno tomorrow, and then hopefully within the next week or so. It really depends. I was gonna, obviously bring this to New Jersey Speed Shop with Donnie, but he's apparently booked for a while. He's got a lot of Fiats in his shop right now needing work, and they're a little backed up. So if I don't know, man. He said he might not be ready. He might not be able to even have me in to do this until like December, which is unfortunate. If that's true, I might have to go to Eurotech, the other shop that I went to before I met Donnie at New Jersey Speed Shop. So there's going to be a lot of time and money invested between the installation, the dyno pulls and everything, but I'm hoping to bring you guys some real world results on the dyno, and hopefully some draggy results as well, which maybe right now I might go out and do some draggy runs. So don't forget, drop a comment with what you think the 500 is going to produce wheel horsepower, stock turbo phase 2 Euro compulsion, and the 124 Spider phase 3 Euro compulsion pump gas 1446 plus. And someone is going to win something if they're close. I'm going to ship something out to you. I don't know what it is yet, but hopefully it's exciting enough for you to engage in the comments and let me know what you think. And yeah, hopefully stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't, so we can get the results on this turbo and then the bigger one than this. Hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing and chat about some upcoming stuff. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Check out drivendistrict.com for some car parts, merch, all that good stuff. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Thanks. We're not boosting. I tell you something is wrong. We're not boosting.